Hey guys, my name is Ryan, and we're back again with another Spirit Island video. Today we are playing Downpour Drenches the World, pairing up with Shroud of Silent Mist, going up against France 6. Let's go! This is a pairing I'm actually pretty excited for because there's so many little things that if Shroud gets access to just becomes absolutely broken, and a lot of them can be provided by Downpour, specifically a little extra energy from Gift of Abundance, but a repeat on something like Fog Closes In or Dissolving Vapors can break the game wide open as well. So I'm very excited to see how this plays out and see if we can achieve all of our dreams. Let's see here. I'm going to open up, I think, with a standard one for Shroud, just by double growing, doing a little Fog Closes In, and a Flowing and Silent Forms, just, getting myself all around, getting the double Fear. We can do the Unnerving Pall in order to stop that from Ravage from happening, and that'll be all good and fine. We'll be able to use Downpour, drop a presence in E3, A3, deny both of those Ravages, or, with one presence, have defend 2. And so, yeah, we can just let land A8 go, and that's totally fine by me. So yeah, we're just going to do a little slower opener just by gaining a power card on turn 1. Yeah, none of these are particularly exciting. We could do something like a Song of Sanctity, just to future-proof something like A6. If it explores, kick all the explorers out. It's kind of a narrow thing, but it's not bad. Drift Down to Slumber is actually not bad either. Just getting simple nominal defense can be really effective. And in fact, actually, with Drift Down... No, actually, I can't do it next turn because we won't have enough water. I was going to say we could go Presence, 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 defend 4, everything's defended for 6, and then we're just happy. But not quite going to work like that. I think I'll still pick it up, just in case it's valuable in the future. And the cool thing with Downpour is that, you can get value out of cards even if you never play them, just by discarding them to Growth 2 over and over again. And here on turn 1, not really sure what to do. I might just throw down a Foundations, just pick up a random town kill. Yeah, let's do something like this. And we can Flowing in Silent Forms over here. No Fear. Does it need Invaders for Fear? Yes, it does. We'll go this way. Alright, and Exploring the Sands. Cool. We'll drop it here and here in the Beastland. Okay. Well, Foundation suddenly becomes very good. And we can do a Fog Closes In here in the 7. Then we get a damage and some Dahan control. Let's see. We'll push this Dahan over, get everything paired up, and then we get 1 damage that we can turn into another Fear Farm. So I'm going to sit on that in E2. Just a land that we don't need to interact with for a while, and we can just milk for value over time. And let's see, we can draft any non-fire card for energy. Doesn't leave us a lot of choices. Steam Vents, Weep for What Is Lost can sometimes be pretty cool. I don't think these other ones are amazing. Tormented Rotflies has an air, but I don't know. It's not the most exciting thing in the world. I think we're going to take the Tormented Rotflies just because it gives us energy, not because we're happy about it. Go here, play the Unnerving Pall, and yeah, I think we're hanging out doing a heck of a lot of nothing right now. Meanwhile, for Downpour, we can discard some cards. I do want to play this Gift of Abundance if possible. So we'll discard these 2. Gift of Abundance, just throw some energy this way. And I guess if we're going to take some energy, we might as well play the Tormenting Rotflies. And we'll go Presence. Presence. Play these 2 cards. Yeah, we'll just slide you over here. Do I want to ISO this? I could ISO this. Yeah, actually, that's what we want to do. Let's ISO this Wetlands out. That would be a really nice high roll. So we get Unbearable Deluge for a Fear. Okay, everything is just passively defended. We get an Unnerving Paw here to remove invaders from Ravage and receive 2 energy. And Explorer becomes a town. That's kind of unfortunate. Okay, so upgrade here. We can upgrade. This here becomes. Yeah, we'll upgrade here. Kick you out to deny a city from existing. We could kick this out as well and just full clear it. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just fully deny the land. Why not? And the Wetlands. Okay. Good value on that Isolate, by the way. Tormenting Rotflies. Hey, we can immediately get value by throwing down some disease. Great. Stop that from happening. Gain some energy over here. And we'll have a pretty good reclaim. So if we reclaim here, and then we slide you over, gain a minor. Ooh, Sky Stretches is pretty cool. We could also Guardian Serpents in order to defend land number 6. Lots of places where we could potentially gain value from a Guardian Serpents. But Sky Stretches is, on element and a very, very strong effect. Sky Stretches in combination with our Gift of Abundance, we could fast do double damage, and that can kill out tons of invaders very, very quickly. So I think we're going to do that. We have so many defensive tools, it can be really easy to just kind of sit around, do nothing, and then just lose to the town count. But here we're going to Unbearable Deluge this. Maybe this is not it. I'm thinking I might move my presence over if we reclaim and then do a Flowing and Silent Forms in the 4 to suck in a presence from Downpour such that then they can defend it. That makes more sense to me. So we can go here, we can go here. Go for a Unbearable Deluge. This does not need Foundation, so we can sit on our second card and get thoughtful with it. I'll place hold this Gift of Abundance because it's just a generically strong card. And then for Shroud, yeah, I think we have to eat a Blight just to stay alive. Flow Down River isn't horrible. You can definitely make use of it. So to do all this, we need to Flowing and Silent Forms for that presence movement. And then I could just do a Fog Closes In. No, No, fog closes in will not set me up sufficiently here. I would need to do a dissolving vapors, which is easier to execute as well as being more effective. And thanks to the +2 energy, we are not feeling nearly as stressed about the situation. There'll be 2 towns in the city. Unnerving Paul comes in. Or we could even just slow to fast kill some things. Either way, we'll be in a good spot. And then we'll double grow bottom, play some cards. It'll be a beautiful next turn. Do we play Gift of Abundance? Or do we do something else? Because we're looking at 0 towns being built this turn, right? Which means we already survive escalation. We don't have the ability to move presence the way that Shroud does afterwards. So, like, this foundation sink in the mud, we're really not in a position to do anything with it. I could... No, I need triple water, so I can't drift down, right? If I do this in order to defend here, then the whole game plan falls apart. I could Dark Skies to kick these 2 guys over. That'll get me a town kill. Yeah, let's do this. It's really hard to find value for this Dark Skies. But the fact that we get the Isolate on top of everything else makes it pretty sweet. So, you know, going into the stage 2, there's the jungles, there's the coast, so potential value here. And actually, for ordering, we need to do Unbearable Deluge first. Okay, bring these guys in. So now we're only taking 1 blight. Kill kill everything here. Kill Town Explorer here. Or in fact, we could just kill Town, damage Town, and then just make that a fear farm. That's cool. Is there any reason to do a repeat? I think the answer's no. If no blight is added, we get a town. Okay. 1 damage per beast. Ooh. This is the only presence that isn't going to be tied to a damaged invader, and that's not going to make it over. So let's just pick up the Explorer. Same reason. These are going to get damaged from the dissolving vapors, so this just kind of puts us in a trickier position. This extra Dahan's going to lead it to full clear. So I wonder, actually, maybe I damage this town so that way I can then slide over with my, you know, Dahan push innate, which doesn't do anything. Explore into a land with more than it came from. Great. This land is now solved. That's beautiful. And guess we can empty you out completely so the disease is preserved. Oh, brutal. Oh, no, wait. Now land number 5 is a trouble land. Yeesh. That's awkward. Okay, well, let's play some Spirit Island, huh? Go here. We'll go here. I think we keep doing what we were planning on doing anyways. With this dissolving vapors. Because that's just, you know, that's just a really clean solution. But now we have a damage. We have 1, 2, 3 damaged lands, which is obviously that necessary breakpoint. So with this 1 damage, because I've already got the 3, I'm thinking I might just come in and kill this town. But if we kill the Explorer or the town, it produces... I guess if we kill the Explorer, it makes 1 town. If we kill the town, it makes 2, which is still net +1. So we're kind of in the same position. But killing the Explorer... Yeah, we'll come in here and... I guess there's like Beast destroys 2 Explorers, which is the type of event that could be really strong for us. So yeah, let's kill this town. Gives us the opportunity to high roll. And then last, we get to push it to Han, aka we can just do some basic repositioning. Alright, so now... Probably just eat a blade up here. That's fine by me. Let's get ourselves up to 3 card plays so we can start to get really strong. Going 1. Fog closes in. We always want to play. Might as well throw down a little bit more water so that we can get some more damage and all that. Feels like a pretty solid set. On the Downpour side, we can discard 2 and play 2 cards. Pretty easy. Drift Down to Slumber is certainly going to be a discarded card. I don't know if Sky Stretches provides any value, but I do think Foundation Sink into Mud, repeating in land number 2, is what we want to do. So we'll discard you. And then it's a matter of... I mean, we're going to pick up this plant, so Gift of Abundance can start to do cool things. I mean, of course, it's France, where it doesn't make as big of a difference, but it's still a cool thing. Building 5 towns. Maybe... Got this Unnerving Pall. We could swap it out for a Tormenting Rot Flies, and then slow to fast, the fog closes in to fast kill everything in the 8. Right, do a damage to the city. Well, slow to fast, sorry, the left in 8. Damage the city. Oh no, but it's only going to do 2 damage because there's only 2 adjacencies afterwards. Okay, so we have to Unnerving Pall this. I'm just trying to figure out what we can do to deny some problems. I guess we can slow to fast, damage the town, and then 1, 2, 3 adjacencies, kill everything in the 5. And that will deny 1 town from being built. So let's see, that could be 1. We could put our second presence here, perhaps. What are we doing? We're here, we're here. Let's discard this. Okay, so that way we can undo this presence edition. And go here instead. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So we definitely want to go here so we get 4 defense. And might as well go here, just in case. But I don't like that as much. I think it would be better if we did this. We go 1, 2, and then slide you, play these 2. So that way it's defended, let that fly, and then this is set up as a wetland, so that way our foundations can full clear here. This makes more sense to me. So we Sky Stretches, so that way we can innate... come here for 1 damage and then kill everything. Unnerving Paul to remove invaders from Ravage. Give ourselves that, and then go ahead. Oh yes, Slaves Rebellion. I forgot about Slaves Rebellion. I'm not well set up for it. So we're building 4 towns. 1, 2, 3, 4. Killing 1 right now. So, do we just auto-lose to anything? No. Sands, we can take a blight here. That's awkward. How did I forget about the Slaves Rebellion? I don't think I had any options there. I didn't have any Dahan movement. I just wasn't thinking. We go here. We go here. And okay. So aided by plant. We do have a plant there to forget. We've got this to forget, and then we can gain a permanent element. Both of these spirits would be very happy with a permanent element. Permanent water, permanent air, and that'll allow them to do very cool things. Okay, we'll forget a card over here. Maybe just pay energy over here. Pay 1 energy. Okay. Sack of presence. Sack of presence. Well, actually, thinking about this for a second, water could be a very compelling one to take because it gives us that explorer control. It gives us explorer control immediately. We do have 4 of those. Do I care more about water? Or do I care more about the air? I guess we're doing... I mean, like, our drafts are perfect, right? I guess we'll take water just because it's good this turn. And if it's kind of a toss-up down the road, then that's fine by me. Okay, we'll go here for a fear. There gets nothing. Gather 1 or 2 Dahan to a land with Dahan set up symbols. So this one, we can bring in these 2. And... oh, we can't get these damaged ones out. That's unfortunate. Ooh, push an explorer or town from a land with Dahan, aka deny builds. Over here we can just... oh, we have to push it. Okay. Defend 2. Just kill the explorers. Okay, we have 2 towns left over, so now we don't have to take Blight if we don't want to, because we don't want to. Mountain Ravage. Beast. Okay. Okay. So how do we want to do this? We have this flow down river, which I'm thinking about using either here in the E3 to kick it to the E2, or we can use it here in the A1, kick it over to the 6. They can kick it over the 6, because then we just kill everything with foundation sink into mud. But if we go over here and then we kick these 2 explorers out, we can like eat a blight. That's fine. And then we can, fully deny this land. Maybe we do that. Then we go here. To go 1 and 2, because then we can fog closes in, gathering you, dealing 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. Then over here we can go foundations, 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 and energy back. Oh, lost my third fear farm. That's awkward. That's okay. We'll be all right. So this turn, do I want to grow again? I feel like the answer is probably no. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll go up to 3. 3 cards this turn, 4 cards next turn. Option for repeat if we want. But just more drafts just gives us more opportunities to do cool things. Terror Turns to Madness seems like a perfectly fine card to me. 0 cost on element. Decent effect. For Downpour, let's see. Haunted by Primal Memories is a thing. Definitely, once again, looking for lands for foundations. Maybe I'd pick up a Scream Disease just to give more options for utility. This is a very tricky turn, right? Because we're looking at... Oh, we're only looking at 4 towns being built. That's not as... But it doesn't count the city. Does it count the city? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Let's build this turn. Oh yeah. Okay, so there's actually 5 towns being made this turn, not 4. And then we have to assume that we're going to take 2 off of escalation. So we need to find a way to get rid of 3 towns in the fast phase, or the equivalent thereof, or else we die. So what are we considering doing? Dissolving Vapors here in the A3 could be very good. If we get that slow to fast. We deny 2 towns from existing. We're not doing any defense this turn. So we could go here, here. We could do this. This is our max damage option. And maybe with a slow to fast, we can find some, yes, we'd probably slow to fast the Dissolving Vapors here. We'd still get the city, but then we'd only be making, we'd only be naturally building 2 towns. Let's see, we could Unbearable Deluge to defend here, because we'll get sucked in with the Flowing and Silent Forms. And then we'll have just our presence just provides defense. And then we can, yeah, we are taking Blight actually in the 2. So then we would want to do this going here. I think this keeps us alive, but not happy. Alive but not happy. How about that? Fog closes, and I'm not sure this card does anything for us this turn. Maybe we do like maybe we do this flow down river. I think this could provide us some good value for us. Though Fog closes in combination with this left innate could lead to some very cool things by cleaning up a lot of stuff, but we just don't have a lot of presence on the board, so I'm not stoked about it. Or like the presence that we have here is like what? I can pick up like these 2 towns? I'm not excited about that. We're looking at sands, wetlands, or coast. I guess sands or wetlands do fine here. Like we get wetlands, and innate's good if we go here. Innate plus fog closes in is good. All right, we'll go with this. Hopefully with a lot of damage, we don't need to be stuck behind the 8-ball again. We don't need Sacred Site there, so let's go Flowing and Silent Forms and take the opportunity to just spread our presence out. Go Deluge. Okay, defend everything. Missionaries arrive. Okay. We do have 2 suns that we could forget. Replacing a Dahan with a town just makes us insta-lose. But I don't really want to forget these Gift of Abundance plus Sky Stretches. Oh, that's devastation. I think we have to. Or else we just lose. So it's devastating, or else we die. Brutal. I feel like definitely E2 needs one, just in case. We could put one here on the 4, which will deny 1 town from existing. Considering I didn't Sky Stretches this turn like I planned on. Beast Kill Explorers, that's all good and fun. Ooh, Gather a Dahan and deal damage. This is huge. Yeah, that's a really big deal. And then over here, or over here, actually. Yeah, let's just pop that city. Thank you very much. Ooh, 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 ooh. Great. We can once again deny a town from existing. Unfortunately, there's no towns that we can like straight up eliminate by themselves, but this is a town equivalent. Okay. All right, we're really doing it. Here and here. Whew. Okay, okay, okay. Well, good thing we didn't invest the Dissolving Vapors. That kind of solved itself. Okay, 1 damage to each, 1 damage to each. Gain some energy. Okay, we can kick out explorers from this land is 2 steps away. Here is 1 step away, which could provide some value. I'm thinking about coming in and just trying to kill this. How do we optimize our moves here? Because all of these are relevant that affect the board, so just doing one that provides some basic movement is not very interesting to me. I guess what we could do, right, here's what we do. We Dissolving Vapors, picking up this guy. Then we Fog closes in, going this way. Which clears that. Then I can come here, doing a damage plus a damage. And then this will Dahan, Explorer. That full clears both of our sands. I don't get Fear Farm, but that's okay. We're in a great position regardless. It does, though, mean that Unnerving Paul ain't happening here. Could it be better to use our innate here? So that way we deal... And I could bring this guy in, which actually doesn't change my damage at all. If I do this... I'm gonna go damage, and then all of that takes damage. That puts me in a better position. Very unfortunate over here for Downpour. We lost all of our good cards, which is not the way that you want things to go. So we kind of have to start all over again. Let's take this Confounding Mists. We will go for... Oh, I don't have an Earth. So I can't get double value on my presence. So I guess we go here and then slide this way. So that way this passively defends, and then 4 plus the passive defense will get us there. Do this. We could repeat Dark Skies to fully clear out this, leaving only 1 land. That keeps us in play. And then we can reclaim Flowing and Silent Forms and just play Unnerving Paul plus a whole bunch of zeros to get ourselves up to 4 card plays. And then hopefully from there we can do cool things. Kind of thinking I might want to build my Cloud out here on board A. Because, yeah, we're not really doing much in the way of, like, adjacency damage. So I could go, like, here and here. Hey, we even get the bonus damage there. Beautiful. And we get Naxinate here. Ooh, 4 Explorers. Thank you very much. Alright, Confounding Mist, defend 4. Give ourselves protection. Kick you over to Dahan in. Dark Skies again. And then over here we will Unnerving Paul. From Ravage. Oh, actually, no. We need to get our presence into the game. Flowing Silent forms this, bringing in you. Okay, push explorer to an adjacent land without invaders. Beast to an adjacent land with no blight to get a damage done. We'll take the Fear Farm. And then we'll go here. Dahan defends, that's beautiful. More defense, that's nice. Ignore Ravage, pick up a town kill. 2 damage will just get us 2 explorers. We got mountains, we did get mountains, so this is safe. We get the wetlands. Great. Disease is going to come into play. Let's see. We can take Explorer here. We can take Explorer here. Alrighty then. Let's make the magic happen, as they say. Got 3. Right now I got 3 adjacencies. So I do get 2 pings, too. So I could kill some towns. I could, like, ping town, and then, like, kill town, damage, city. Over here, I'm sure I could set myself up to get 3 adjacencies, so we go, like... But the extra adjacency doesn't matter, because only the 2 adjacencies matter. 1, 2, 3, 4 damage, so leaving behind, like, a damaged city. We can leave behind a damaged city either way. Flow down river... Yeah, I think we're going to flow down river. I guess actually we can do... No. Okay, sorry. Here's what we're going to do. Right. Sorry. We're going to do here in order to kick all of these explorers here. Then we're going to... go here to bring you up, and then we can go... We've got 5 damage to distribute. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be defended by Downpour. Flow down river. Then we can pull you out, kick this town over. Then terror turns to madness. I can either strife or get to fear. We are actually almost at the next Slaves Rebellion, so let's throw down a strife. Or actually, no, let's strife here. Strife the city. Hopefully we can, just properly defend that and let it clear itself out. Or we can make it not participate in Ravage, and then Slaves Rebellion picks it up. No, Slaves Rebellion will go off when this stage 3 is in the build slot, which is before the Wetlands Ravages. So this land is now just clean solve, right? Because we add the strife to the town, and it just all dies. Cool. Cool. Any defend card would be beautiful. We whiffed. Here there be monsters is decent. Gift of Power is probably better to get our buddy back into the game. Because right now, he's having a rough time. Certainly going to just repeat defense a whole bunch of times here. And then move on. We're looking at 6 town builds. Yeesh. This might be a Scour the Land play. Do we have the extra air? We don't. Ooh. That's tricky. We could have pulled Spur. Spur to get the extra air for the Scour the Land here. That's going to flip the Blight card. And if we're going to flip the Blight card, we just bail on this land. We don't even bother defending it. Because that's 3 towns right there. If we go Spur, Scour denies 3 towns. Really don't have much else going on. We could, I guess we could do a Dark Skies. Dark Skies kicks the town guy out that denies a build, as well as, actually, yeah, Dark Skies is actually a decent play this turn. And then we do this. So then we can go here. Dark Skies. What, we spur into the foundations? If we don't spur, we discard 2, play 2 cards next turn, and then we're, right back into it. We're just kicking away like we usually are. Here. So this is currently hitting for 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I do like bringing 2 Dahan in, although actually it's going to make the counterattack a lot weaker, so we have to double Dark Skies just to kill 1 town. But then it kills a town and it denies 2 towns from happening. And the Isolate will prevent the city from adding a piece. And all of this does not use Spur, which means that I could go back to a Gift of Power, which gives me the energy flowing just to protect ourselves. Oh, this is Downpour. So, okay, sorry, we're not playing Foundations anyways. So we'd probably want to do like a Dissolving Vapors, Fog closes in, Terror turns to Madness, just pack the field with damage type of turn. Yeah, and then just trust the fear. Trust in the fear. So we'll go here, here, here. 6, 7, 8, 9. So we don't need that last one. 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Then we'll go here. Kicking you over to Dahan in. Here. Kicking you out. Dahan goes in. Well, we can do that. How many towns are we building right now? We're building 4 towns. We have 3 in the pool. We're killing 1, so that puts us at 0. And then we're going to stage 3. So let's save the energy. Remove 1 health or invaders per power card that generates fears. We get to remove 4 HP. Such a big deal. Oh man. Okay, we get to remove 4 health worth of invaders. We can just remove this straight up. But I think it's better to just get rid of towns, right? So let's get rid of like you and you. Beast Badlands provides damage, so I got Beast here. Push 3 from a land not matching a build card. I guess we could have removed City and pushed that out. Alas, what are you going to do? Go here. And we could go... that matches a build card, of course, obviously. Is that good? That's fine. Okay, memory turns to dust. That's fine. And then this guy goes here. Over here, we get 2 damage, killing town. 6 left in the pool, so now we're plenty safe. Just get a little bit of Dahan movement and capitalize on that Slaves Rebellion, and things will be just peachy. France, yep, and then over here we can go up here. So let's do this. We can bring our presence this way, bringing some Dahan in, because we'll be able to destroy town. We can like just kill this town, strife both of these, and then they both die. Actually, before we do that, just dissolving vapors. Oh, no, because... Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. So we do this, going... Pushing... really, we only need 1. So I can go 2 up here. And then all this goes up this way. Right, because then I dissolving vapors. And then we can kill town, strife, or like strife this. This will take 1 damage, this will take 2 damage, and then all these 3 will die to the Dahan. Could then also add a strife to this town. Okay. Surely we can do some more with like a fog closes in type of play. Yeah, so if we fog closes in here, bringing you around... And then I can kick out 2 of these, so this strife will kill this city. Strife will kill this city. We're almost at terror level 3. So if I do this and this... And then I can go... Trying to decide if I want to prevent things or... Destroy town, strife. This ravage is solved. This one's going to be a big old mess. I think we wind up just doing this. Going damage 1, 2. Uh, 3. Okay. Now we're at terror level 3, and we're so close. We're going to get really close to winning, but unfortunately, really close to winning, it's just not close enough when you're against France, and it can be a real pain in the butt trying to actually win. Let's try. Let's give it the old college try. Go here, here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we can just reclaim a play any 0 cost, such as this guy. Over here on Downpour side, yeah, land number 5 could be a problem. We're going to definitely play this foundation sink into mud. Go here, here, presence going here and here. Oh man, we almost have the elements for that. We're only 1 air, 1 earth short. Oh man. That's fun. Let's go this way, give ourselves a little bit more defense. So we can Unnerving Paul here. Bringing you in, and then defending per presence. We'll go here. We'll go here for defend 4. Okay, good. That's clean. And then we can Flowing in Silent Forms. Actually, if I use Flowing in Silent Forms and then I take a presence out, yep, okay, it retains. That's cool. I might as well bring this in. That'll increase my defense here. So then we're extra safe. Beautiful. And we can destroy this presence, and it'll just turn into a push. And then we can destroy... Could actually also just forget a power. Yeah, we'll forget a power for Downpour. Because the math works out such that it'll be totally fine if we do that. Okay, Slaves Rebellion. Beautiful. Let's go up here and we destroy town. And then we can go strife, strife. On this board, we destroy town and go strife, strife. Okay, this kills many of the cities, but not all the cities. Gets me tons of Dahan all over the board. But we're still looking at 15 towns being built and still losing. Gosh, 1 city left, right? So because we're going to get a free city removal here, that's going to blight whatever, here, it's all about this A4. If we somehow get the A4 solved, we'll be good. And that does it. 2 damage. Kill city. Beautiful. Over here, yeah, we'll just kill you. Okay, just make sure I'm correct on this, right? So, after the Ravage step, that should be before the build, we should be able to win. Removing towns, though, is another little way to improve my situation. Strafe and land with Dahan in every land with Strafe, 1 damage per Dahan. So we could like strafe here, or strafe here, deny 3 builds. And over here we can deny 2 builds. So now we're down to 10 towns with 8 in the pool. So now we survive. Beast Disease 2 to Han. We lose 4 health worth of invaders. So right now this is 3. So 6, 7, 9, 10. So we can actually remove these 4, push them all up, and then we'll be A-okay. Going here, 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 here. Beast Disease 2 to Han. Right here, we can deny some activity. Go here, go here. And, yep, so now only 4 towns are going to be built. And by my understanding, after these ravages happen, then we'll take a blight here, we'll not take a blight here, and then both cities get removed, and then we win. Okay, ransack and ravage, great, so we ravage here, and then here, take a blight, remove this, and that is a terror level 3 victory. I don't think I've ever used that event to pull off a victory, but it felt really good to do so. It felt pretty... Oh, man. You just gotta ride the lightning when you're playing these fierce spirits, man. You just gotta go with it, and whatever happens, it's gotta be good enough. Downpour really got kicked in the teeth, having to forget both of those sun cards. I think that was the right play, but man, that really just changed the course of the whole game and just made Downpour a very sad state. But thankfully, by the time that happened, Shroud was really getting turned online, and Shroud carried for the rest of the game. Well, guys, that was a ton of fun. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you all have a glorious day.